Alrighty, Harold, do you want to do the honours and tell us who we've got in this one?
So we're looking in the under-19 female ski relay final. Manly B, Northcliffe B, Mooloolaba A, Cooks Hill, North Cottesloe, Avoca, Newport, Ocean Grove, Manly A, Port Noarlunga, welcome guys, Alex Headlands, Brighton, Burleigh Heads, Morro Bay Park, Mona Vale, Swansea Belmont and Northcliffe.
Yeah, we saw a few Mona Vale caps in the juniors, so great to have them along for the 19s as well. And have a look at the shot from here, Harold. That first break is looking a little hairy, but the girls really pushing through. That's Ruby Meehan from Northcliffe on the screen right now, just getting her paddle over there. Mona Vale, maybe, is it Brighton? From South Australia.
Yep.
Welcome Brighton. They had some fantastic results on the beach. The track up at Kurrawa really delivering for our beachies. Wonderful to be able to celebrate them in their own arena under lights.
So important to get that rate up nice and quick, get that boat speed up, because as soon as that boat speed is up, we're out past the break and we're away. It looks like Mooloolaba leading us out on the outside left.
Mooloolaba, that's Reese Colley, Lily Turton and Kate Regan, some familiar names in there. Kate, a fantastic paddler as well. So this, Harold, I don't know if you saw, Surf Life Saving Australia was doing a few throwbacks in the lead up to the Australian Championships and highlighting some of the results that we saw back in 2002, so 20 years ago, where we were racing an Australian Championships on the Gold Coast. And this actually wasn't an event back in 2002 for the Open women or the under-19 women. So lovely to see that we've got a few more events on the program for the ladies. And again, Alexandra Headlands, the defending champs here, but Northcliffe has come off as well. Harold, these conditions are far trickier than they look on the screen.
And look, the ladies are fighting so hard just to keep that nose pointing out to sea. You can see just the chop coming across in the background. So the wind, the swell, and then the invariable coming in.
Absolutely, and it really shows the tactics that the ladies are going to need to employ. And with the tide going out, we're estimating a low tide of about 4:30 this afternoon, Harold. What we saw in the juniors and what we're going to see in the seniors as well is that the conditions are going to continue to change across the day, and our athletes really need to be monitoring and adapting to that if they want any chance of taking home an Aussies medal.
Yeah, and you can just see, it looks like they're going so slow through there at the moment, just fighting against the current, but coming through nice and strong at the moment. Mooloolaba still leading us out there. Big shout out to Mandy Allen. She's just put a little note in here in the chat. She's
Thank you.
Been at the Masters at Curls for 2 days, and her son won a medal in the ski relay.
Congratulations.
Steve Allen.
Can paddle.
Steve Allen can paddle. It's great that you're referring to him as your son, the man with the golden tonsils and the golden skin. What a beautiful man from North Entrance. Got to spend a bit of time with him, and I'm glad that he's still getting out and around the Cairns. But we're looking at lead paddler number 1.
So it's Mooloolaba in the mix at the moment. We'll grab that second cap as it comes through. Cooks Hill and Newport in the mix at the moment. That could be, is that an Allura cap? I'm trying to see if there's a trim around that as well.
Cooks Hill looking strong. Avoca coming around. Swansea Belmont in the medals last year.
I tell you, it's a Manly or it's a faded, it's a North Cot or a faded Manly, I think. But we can see a few of the ladies starting to choose their position across the ocean. Left-hand side looks to have paid off so far. Cooks Hill's going to grab this one as they start to come through. Fantastic ocean skills out there.
So Swansea Belmont able to cut through the street, just follow that runners, get around the apex. That's the only course. They don't need to worry about anything on the inside, but wherever the wave is taking us, that's where we go.
Harold, look at this. We've got a solid, 50, 70 metres across the field at the moment, but they all have to run around the same transition flag when they get back on the beach. So while they might be out there chasing runners and getting a good ride in, they still need to come a fair way back up to the southern end of the beach.
There's such strong rating coming through. So we're looking at Alex and Swansea Belmont.
Yep, Swansea's
1
in the
and
mix
2
here.
at the moment.
I tell you what, the team from Swansea, that is Bella Williams, Eliza Johnson and Zali Grace Burge. As they come through, the girls are going to have to run a long way back up the beach. Oh, she's just got turned around on that one. I think that could be North Cottesloe coming through, but gee, she's recovered beautifully from that one. Girls got skills.
How long does it take you to be able to do that?
Longer than I attempted it for, Harold.
Oh, attempted, okay.
Alrighty, here we go. The girls coming through. Alexandra Headlands, the defending champions in this event as well. The first to come around that flag now. We'll grab some names for you as well. But again, these girls working the transition so hard. Summer Ralston, Taylor Halliday and Abby Tolano from Alexandra Headlands. Northcliffe coming through now.
Some great transition work. Manly just up on the inside there, giving our clubs every single chance to get through. Mooloolaba there as well. So we saw a couple of waves pop up out the back in the men's area, which is at the very south of the beach from where we're currently looking at the moment. Ladies at the north 17s in the middle. But again, everyone getting away nice and clean. And it looks like these ladies are going to be met by the set just on the way out. So it's a matter of keeping it upright, boat speed up and punching through these waves.
Absolutely. I think it's actually the Northcliffe B team that we just saw come through of Jara Davies, Alyssa Onley and Lena Matuso. My apologies. Lena Matuso coming through there because Ruby Mann, we saw her just have some difficulties in that first leg. Malulabar, though, still in the mix. Northcliffe got to get back on there. And the girls doing a fantastic job in the conditions, but just so much water moving around out there at the moment, Harold.
Sometimes it is better to be safe than sorry. So we're just going to wait to actually get on the seat so we get that boat speed up. No point in trying to risk it this early in the part of the paddle. So
you can see that white water has really sorted out the girls now. We've got a clear leader out the back now as the rest of the girls chasing her down. Seems to be once they get through that first white water, they're really just getting into single file, grabbing some wash where they can.
And lots of it out there. So a little bit bumpy out there.
Bank.
And we said that it was going to pop up every now and then, but you just see with how much is coming through, the nose is bumping up and down, which is really affecting that speed. So we've got to keep that rate up nice and fast, moving that water,
and
driving those legs.
Newport really just working through the field at the moment. If they can hold on to this lead, Harold, this is fantastic. It's Piper Harrison, Alex Lefebvre and Kimberly Doyle coming through.
And again, we just spoke about it, depth of the squad.
Depth of field.
The Newport squad would all be training together. We know Sam Jordan gets a bit of working with these guys due to working commitments. And, it's a great community, great bunch of paddlers. Get out on the flat water early mornings, surf action in the afternoon. Obviously paying dividends.
Absolutely. Look at the lead that they've started to open up now. That is absolutely fantastic. And she'd know that at the moment. She knows that she's got a clear break and she'll be able to take a little look back as she goes around the apex. Back to Swansea. Speaking of amazing junior teams, Swansea just so good over the last Saturday and Sunday where we had the 13s, 14s and 15s racing. Also down here at North Kira picking up some amazing points and showing the future of surf sports is looking very, very strong and healthy.
So the team...
It's the Whitewater, Harold.
Again. So we can see the team of Swansea Belmont, Bella Williams, Eliza Johnson and Zali Burge. Team took out the silver medal last year at Aussies.
Nice one.
Zali Burge, daughter of Graham Burge, club president, who won board rescue gold medal.
Yep, after I think it was like
30. It was
something like
so
that.
long.
1993 was the time when they took out the open race, and I think, oh, beautiful wave out the front here for the ladies. That has come through at the right time. I tell you what, she's got a solid 3-wave gap on the rest of the field right now.
Keep that boat speed up, stay on top of that water, try and drag out as much as we can to get to that hole and that reform there on the inside, which is done enough there. So nice and comfortable there. Alex Lefebvre taking it out to that paddle number 2, changing over to one of the doors, which I think was Kimberly Doyle. So we'll see how they go to hold on to this lead coming into the last paddler.
Alexandra Headlands picking up a nice little wave there as well. But I tell you what, these waves out the back are going to make it very, very interesting for the podium finishes as well. We've got 3 that are coming through here. North Bondi. Is that North Bondi or maybe, no, Malulabar coming back into the mix as well after that early lead. The girls just losing a little bit of boat speed as they come into some dead water. But I tell you what, there is no doubting our leader right now, Newport. I tell you what, she would have just watched the open men come through.
I think Alex actually, we're a little bit to see. So, sorry.
Apologies.
Alex in first, comfortably at the moment, changing over to the last one. And just look how hard that run is. Hard on the feet. That would be like running on concrete.
Absolutely. The defending champions looking very, very strong at the moment. That looks to be Halliday from Alexandra Headlands coming through.
So looking strong, getting through. Last paddle about to head out, and this is a solid lead. This is their race to lose at the moment, but they can extend this lead again. You can see that the rest of the guys coming in, not too much assistance on offer there, and that is a huge lead they're looking at the moment.
Yeah, my apologies. That was Alexandra Headlands in the lead. You can see the final paddler just heading out now, and it is Newport coming through, hoping to bridge that gap. I tell you what, Harold, with these waves, anything could happen.
We've seen it before, and no doubt we'll see it again and again, which is
100%.
why we love this sport called surf.
And why we love a good ski relay as well. So excited that we can bring you such amazing races and exciting finals on the first of 5 days of open competition down here at North Kira.
So Alex 1, Newport 2. Looks like Manly's in 3 there, but so wanting to hold on to this, points, medals, everything on offer. Malulabar there in 3rd, in 4th.
And Manly is the team of Ella Garrett, Sophie Walters and Charlotte Ward. I tell you what, the girls would know that they're on the podium at the moment, but they need to keep on moving. Sullivan from BHMP coming through, just getting a little confused in terms of where her team is on the line. I tell you what, there is so much craft and so many people down there on the beach at the moment. The girls are doing an amazing job, and they've got some fantastic clean changes there as the girls head off to deal with this first whitewater. But Alexandra Headlands clear out the front.
Masterclass, I think we're going to call this. They are so far in front at the moment. Nice and easy, getting their way through. A couple little bits of white water at the back, but it's not going to make too much of a difference. So they're out past that last break now. Going to pop over this last little wave, and they've got a solid probably 3 to 4 wave lead.
Yeah, and she'll know that she's clear from here as well. You can just see that set starting to come through. So the girls who are hitting the white water at the moment, they know they've got a few more that are going to hit them in their lap before they get to even tackle that outer break.
So we think about watching these events last time we were on the Gold Coast. You know, I had never seen so many men of the elite quality paddling backwards to just ensure that they weren't absolutely going to get chopped in half.
Yeah, that was 2019. That
2019.
was which could not have been any more different than the Australian Championships last year. Maroochydore on the Sunshine Coast, probably the flattest Aussies that we've had in many, many years. At the same time,
fittest and the fastest
fittest and fastest, and showed, you know, for people like Georgia Miller taking home 9 gold medals. Jamie Perkins, I think she took home 8.
And she's looking on form to do that again in the 17. She was ridiculous this morning. We saw her go through a swim heat and a swim semi. Not even trying. She was a solid 30.
Doing some backstroke on the way in, practically.
30 to 40 metres in front.
Yeah, no, she's
unbelievable to watch.
Formidable, and doing some amazing things in the pool as well. Her flat water times are just incredible. But have a look at this beautiful shot right now. Alexandra Headlands, the under-19 female single ski relay. The girl's just absolutely showing how it's done right now. She just needs to get around these final cans cleanly. And again, Harold, I can't stop thinking about that open men's ski relay. We're at about this position in the race. We just saw 3 skis all of a sudden on the side. That was completely unexpected, and let's face it, a little bit heartbreaking.
So Abu Talano there for Alex Headlands. Nice little runner there. And they would have heard the commotion on the beach.
Right now.
They would have heard that commotion from the men's final. Everyone would have went across. Something's happened. What's happened? And what do we need to ensure and do throughout our race that is not going to happen to us?
And she is holding that beautifully. Got a lovely run through. She's kept her boat speed up. She's going to get this all the way into the beach. That's a fantastic effort right there. Finishing strong.
Very strong. So Abu Talano looking good. Nice and relaxed. Nice high hands. Big rotation through the hips. Powering through.
And trying to hold the excitement of, like, I think I'm about to win an Aussies golf medal with my team.
There will be a little wry smile. She just sat back on this one. Little late takeoff.
Come on, sweetheart, hold your nose up here. Let's give you a beautiful ride back into the beach. She'll get that rating up very, very quickly. Beautiful work there. Alexandra Headlands poised to take a gold medal here in the under-19 female single ski relay. Just over the side. It's not going to make any difference right now. She's held it well. Try and get her turned back around. She'll know where 2nd and 3rd is right now. We just need to get her home safely.
Tiny little bit of angst there, but she's okay at the moment. Looking good. Alex Headlands, nice and comfortably. The claps are there. And
what a way to start for the junior girls. Oh, she's just like, I just want to be on the beach right now. Just give me my gold medal. And she's met by her teammates there on the line. Very, very happy. You can hear the cheers from the crowd in the background. Fantastic work. Summer Ralston, Taylor Halliday and Abby Talano as they come through. And have a look at the amount of people that we've got down there on the beach right now, Harold. So great that we've got so many to celebrate this win.
A lot of people down on the beach. Al Troyo there in the under-17s Marshall probably thinks there's a little bit too many down there.
Too many, yeah. He'd like it if everyone could stay back, please.
He would like it if everyone could stay back. But that is pure ecstasy. Relief. They've done it well.
And Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park coming through. We'll have to see where they sit here. It's still Newport looks to be in 2nd position right now.
Caitlin Dorr working hard, trying to keep ahead of that. So Newport's going to take home the silver medal for the under-19 ski relay.
And Newport, what a big morning they've had already. Some highs, some lows. But I tell you what, a silver medal right now for the girls in the under-19 ski relay.
And it looks like Ella Garrett has held on there for Manly coming through. And I've called that wrong because it's Lily Sullivan. Of course it's going to be Lily. Spoil the party for Manly. But
I tell you what, after taking a gold in the Open for Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park, and now they've come through for a bronze in the under-19 ski, there's going to be some celebrating in the BHMP tent tonight.
Depth of the squad.
Absolutely.
Train with champions, win with champions.
Absolutely. And here we have Swansea Belmont. She comes through, gives us a little smile. Manly, the next team through as well.
So the champions, Alexandra Headlands taking out the gold.
Absolutely.
Official back-to-back.
Isn't it? And how good is it that we've got Kurt Hansen?
Kurt is on the beach.
Back down on the beach. He's from Freshwater. He's been overseas doing some amazing things and some amazing commentary internationally, but very excited to have him part of the Australian Surf Lifesaving Championships. It's not the same without his voice in the mix. And I tell you what, we'll throw down to him on the beach right now. He will be with our winners.
Yeah, we've got the girls here already telling a few war stories to each other, but Alex go back-to-back and first gold here of day one of the Opens. You must be stoked.
Yeah, really stoked. Summer and Taylor had great paddles and set me up really well, so all I had to do was just finish it off and not make too many mistakes. So it was a great race.
You got a beautiful wave out the back to kind of ice the deal. It must be just a brilliant feeling when you're on that wave and knowing that the gold's in your grasp.
Yeah, not quite, because I almost slewed, and then so I was just trying to stay.
You had it easy.
Yeah, definitely.
What about your teammates here? Must be just, it's one thing to win a gold medal individually, but in a team, it's nothing better. You train with each other day in, day out, and a great club up there at Alex as well.
Yeah, honestly, these girls are like my best friends. To be standing on the top of the podium is just like, I'm so excited.
Oh, it's just a big love in here. What about these two of your favourites?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's something so special to win an Australian title, and to do it with some of your best friends, it just makes it even better. And, you know, to kick off the Aussies 2022 with a win, it's pretty exciting, and it's only day one, so hopefully we'll just get better from here.
Oh, the Alex girls have got more to give. Congrats on the win here in the ski relay and the under-19s. We wish you all the best for the rest of the Aussies.
Thank you.